Hello, freaks, geeks, wannabe posers, dopers, jocks, and the average human being. Thank you for tuning in and watching another video by myself, Zebess, here on some RuneScape information, some sneak peeks and things like that. And today, we're going to be going over scamming. And if you don't play RuneScape, and if you don't know anything about RuneScape, RuneScape has a terrible community of scammers. And basically, scamming is tricking someone into giving them money or an item or something like that by saying they're going to get something in return, or taking them to the wilderness, saying they're not going to hurt them, and killing them there. And the wilderness is a PvP player versus player zone, if you didn't know that. One of the most common scams that I see today that if you need to watch out for, that most people know about now, but if you don't, this is just a heads up. This is one of the most common scams, and it's most commonly fallen for, and it's insane. This is what it is. Doubling money. Yeah, this is one of the most common ones that I see today. Basically, with this one, what people will do is they say they will double your money, and most of the time it's a true two-trade deal. And what they will do is they will say, put up however much money you want, and they will double it within 2 trades. And the reason this is a scam is quite obvious, because when you put up your money and trade them twice, they're not going to trade you again. They're just going to run off like the little pricks they are, because, well, they don't want to work for their money. So never fall for this. But if you do see someone saying doubling money 1 trade, that is normally a good one, because they will trade you. You'll put up 10k, and in that same trade they will give you 20k. Those are legit doublers. You do not see very many of those, and honestly, I don't know why they do it. Just feeling generous, I guess. Now, another one that I see, well, I used to see, I don't really see it anymore because it's just stupid, is one like this. This is what this one is. Trimming armor. Anyone in their right mind knows that no one in RuneScape can trim armor, because it's not a skill. You can't do it. I don't know who came up with it, but people started to fall for it because they're not smart. 90% of the people that play RuneScape are 12-year-old children. And you know, that is okay. Get into RuneScape. I've been playing since I was 12. There's no problem with that. But you cannot trim armor. Anyone that says they can trim armor is lying. They are liars. They are bullshitting you. Do not give them your rune or your dragon armor, because they're going to take it. They're not going to give it back. Another very common one that I see is not necessarily a scam, but it has very, very large scamming potential. And you don't really see it anymore, because anymore gambling is not allowed. So I haven't seen it since RuneScape 3 came out, but this is one that I used to see all of the time, and here's it is. HC times 2. HC times 2 actually is called hot or cold times 2, which was and still is a gambling game where you laid flowers down depending on hot or cold by the color red, yellow, orange being hot, blue, white, or not blue and white, blue, purple, and a lighter shade, kind of a mixed looking thing, or cold. But what you would do is you would bet money on it, and they would lay a random flower down. But the problem was that most of the time you couldn't find a legit host. Like, there were a lot of legit hosts, but if you got a wrong one, most of the time you lost out on a good 2 to 5 mil. So if you do ever see this and you don't report it for gambling like you have to now, or you're supposed to, and you do decide to try it, make sure they are a legit host. You got to make sure that, or else you can lose out on some serious money. Now, for one of the last ones that I'm going to show you guys, this is the last one that I'm going to show you guys, but this was the most ridiculous one, and I haven't seen it for years, but it was the most ridiculous scam I had ever seen in my life, and this is what it was. Selling rare black lobsters. There is no such thing in RuneScape as a rare black lobster. What a rare black lobster is a burnt lobster. It tells you when you trade someone that you are selling or trading a black or a burnt lobster. Not a rare black lobster, not a black lobster, but a burnt lobster. I do not know who was dumb enough to fall for this, but I have seen it done before. You have literally got to have an IQ of a squirrel or rock to fall for that. There is no such thing as a black lobster. Whoever came up with it was a genius, though, because people started to fall for it. Why? Because people are not smart. They are not smart when it comes to money in anything. But if you ever see someone doing this, call bullshit on them right away. Shut them down. Get up in their face, follow them around, troll them. I don't care. They are dumb. They deserve to be punched in the mouth. And if anyone falls for it, they deserve to be drop kicked in the face. Do not fall for this one. If you do, no, bad you. It is dumb. It is dumb. Okay, though. But let's get on a more serious note here. Once again, thank you for watching me, Zebess. Please subscribe to this channel for more RuneScape vids, some other gameplay vids on like the gameplay, hidden secrets in the game, how to level up things, things like that. And if you want me to do a game, like do through gameplay, hidden stuff like that I can find out, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I will do it. Even if, yes, I have to pay for it, most of the time I will buy it if someone really wants me to. So, go ahead, please, and thank you. Please subscribe so you can watch some more videos on these type of things. Some gameplay, I'll be going over some quests in RuneScape. Just subscribe, comment if you want me to do a game, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.